It's Week 8 of the National Football League. And all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Ravens and the Browns, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there, right?
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And here we go at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by a guy coming off a pair of shortened seasons. The former Pro Bowler, now in his 8th year, Deshaun Watson.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
But partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. 2nd and 15. He'll get this complete to Chubb. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's running for it.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the 2nd of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Second and 6 coming up here. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Room to work at the 35. Down the sideline to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Juke the defender. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Ravens first down.
From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up. Throwing again is Lamar. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's caught. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second and 6 coming up here. Back now, pressure on its way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This return makes it up to the 25. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Completed to Flowers. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down coming. Lamar now from the gun. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He has it at the 22. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Browns will go on offense. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I can remember situations like that, Kate, playing quarterback, and you take a sack on 2nd and inches. As you're picking yourself up, this is where you got to self-talk. Or I got to make up for it. Got to make up for it. I took a sack where I should have never taken a sack. Now I got to make up for it on 3rd down.
Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. 1st down, ball at the 36. Here's Watson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's 2nd down. The give inside to Chung. And a short gain only as he gets up to the 37. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Watson now off play action. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Ravens will go on offense. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Now it's Lamar. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
And he'll get it up to the 27. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Cleveland Browns Stadium after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Lamar throwing again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
He was looking for Zay Flowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Jackson yet again. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41.
But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Watson to throw it. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Working from the gun, Watson. A quick slant here into the hands of Cooper. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Chubb running out of the gun. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You did for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
And brings up second down at the Ravens' 19-yard
From the 19. Quick hitter complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Chubb going for the marker. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that gives the Browns a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Watson. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up.
Hamilton was there defensively.
They run it from the gun with Chubb. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
To throw, here's Watson. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. First down, here's Lamar. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Walker hauls it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hall running between the tackles. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Hall once more. And he's brought down at the line. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
He has it at the 13. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Browns will have their work cut out for them on this drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Watson. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Here's Chubb. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Here's Watson to the air. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Browns are lining up to punt. Deontay Hardy to return this for the Ravens. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll maybe get 2 out of that. So that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lamar now from the gun. Connects with Bateman. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So it'll be second down. Throwing again is Lamar. That throw behind his intended target.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Jackson now on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. It's fielded at the 14. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Got him in over the middle. Complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Watson looking to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Watson now. Complete. It's Cooper. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He'll throw it. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt goes 63 yards. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First and 10. Here's Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. He's back to throw. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So it's halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top at the break. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Lions who are out in front as they play the second quarter. A touchdown there for Jahmyr Gibbs. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Garrett Wilson, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. James Conner, a big game. 2 touchdowns there. We just watched a strong first half from quarterback Deshaun Watson. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Ravens and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a Ravens first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On the counter, Hall. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. Now Jackson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now it's Jackson. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. From the gun, Watson. Connection made to Judy. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Working from the gun, Watson. Looking for a target. Gets everything he has under this throw. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. On first down, here comes Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They get 22 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Hall there to haul it in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 26 on second down. They dump it off to the back. And he's brought down for a loss. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Play fake, Jackson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And that makes it 4th down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
To return, Jerome Ford. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Throwing is Watson. It's into the hands of Chubb. And he'll get it up to the 44. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Chubb. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
He's on the move. Now here he goes. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Baltimore running its offense out now. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Secures this at the 17. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Watson. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, Watson. Judy there to grab it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Watson. That one complete to Njoku. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 3 now. Play action, it's Watson. Here's a throw on the out route, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Watson now off play action. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. 40. Hits the 20. And he brings the fumble back for the touchdown. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap. And that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Browns getting their offense out there. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. That does more than just back them up a mile on 2nd down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it up to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. He's got it, room to run. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got Andrews. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. This is Hall. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go right. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Browns pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing now following the turnover. Throw right side, and that one's hauled in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Watson now. Escapes the puck, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference, they pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort, getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. 1st down throw for Jackson. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Ravens up by 4. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Hall. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hall running between the tackles. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. Now the Browns spend their final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's Hall once more. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. It's Hall on the carry, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's going to take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.